And there we go. Okay. We're live and in session once again. Hello, my friends, and welcome. And as you can see with the background, it's kind of displaying a place I'd rather be. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I hope you all are having a good Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening. We are an international community, so we have people from all over, all sorts of different time zones. I know the magic curtain is back. Yeah. Uh, I decided, like, okay, if the light of heaven is going to be attacking us anyway, if the light of heaven is going to be here anyway, might as well make it look immersive, right? Okay, so let me just give a quick shout out to all of you early birds in the chat. We got Luxray, Saber, Victor, Restia, Nico, the good bot, Alberto, Paul, Slayer, Yukihiro, the usual suspects, huh? Yeah. Well, at this rate, I'm just kind of gonna be waiting for a few more people to kind of trickle in. You know how it is, right? When like what do you call it? Like the teacher has an announcement or there's an announcement at work, and of course you have to wait for those people coming in late, so you don't repeat everything all over again. It is what it is, I'm not calling anyone out. But it's that kind of vibe, right? Hello, Kudo. Good morning. Well, at least it's good morning on my end, right? Nemo is fast asleep, so he might not be making an appearance. Just don't give out the pop quiz and we're good. Man. Yeah. So this is not going to be a very long stream. It's really just getting down to just talking about essentially the situation, right? When are we doing the in essence, it just has to do with some things that have changed regarding my circumstances as a content creator. Expecting a child? No, nothing like that. But it's just that, as fun as YouTube is, and we've been able to establish a pretty close knit, strong community, right? We're what, 300 strong in the Discord. We're at 2.6K here on the YouTube, and it's great. It's been a super fun time. And don't worry, this isn't an announcement of like ending the YouTube. Nothing like that. Just really making some adjustments moving forward, no? But it's like, as fun as YouTube is, of course, it's as what, 2.6K, we're not really making a lot of money. Let's just be real about it, right? And it's not that. And look, I'm not saying that the onus shouldn't be on you guys either. We are a small community and all that stuff. But in order to kind of make up for YouTube not being a steady stream of income, right? That's why I have a part-time job, right? That's why I teach. But apparently a universal truth, regardless of whatever country you're in, is that the education sector sucks when it comes to cash. Let's just be real. We all know, like, teachers, regardless, wherever the hell you are, they're pretty underpaid. I'm already teaching college level. And I was like thinking, I don't think I would be, right? I don't think I was wrong in assuming that. I was hoping that because I'm teaching college level stuff, that perhaps that would translate to a little bit more of the, a little bit more of that. But absolutely not. As I found out the hard way. Now, so of course, like, I'm taking the part-time job to right? Taking a part-time job to make up for the money that the YouTube isn't making. The contractual government employee. Yeah. Especially sa atin, Paul. Especially back home. And so, part-time job's not making enough. Education, blah, blah, And it was a double whammy because, the tax forms come in and I see how little I make. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, that's the... And then the double whammy is like right before you get punched into the face and right as you're getting up, you get hit with an uppercut. Our rent went up. And it's just that time where all the prices everywhere are going up. So with rent going up, for context, when we found this apartment where we're in now, we have no complaints about this apartment whatsoever. I mean, it's allowing me to do this thing. It's a lovely place. Much better than when I was living in much better than when I was in San Francisco. Dude, California. Whew, holy crap, if you want to talk about prices, Jesus Christ. Don't go to California. It's $2,000 for one bedroom. Did you know that? That's the base price. And that's not even a good one-bedroom apartment. $2,000 for a one-bedroom. Yikes. That's in California. So, tax rates are insane. Bay Area. Oh yeah. So thankfully, Paul, yeah, $2,000. Base. No utilities, no gas, no power. Just base rent in, Bay Area. Woo! Bruh, exactly. So thankfully where I am now is a much better, more reasonable rate. Definitely. I mean, let me put it this way, Chad. I was in San Francisco for 6 years and I got jack shit for it. I moved to where I am now, and within 6 months, I had an apartment, a car, and a job. So, kind of tells you, puts it into context, right? But when we did sign up for this place, it was still, we were still in pandemic rates. So we got this place for a steal, honestly. The rent was very, very reasonable. But now the prices are readjusting. It's not even that the rent actually went up that high, but it's more that we signed up on pandemic prices and now it's returning to base rate. So that's where the issue is coming from. Now, with other prices also just generally going up, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, like, Paul, are onions back home still as expensive as I heard they were? Because, guys, I don't know if you know this. I got news that in the Philippines, a kilo of onions costs like $10 per kilo, which is unreasonable. Like when I was doing the conversion of the rates, I'm like, what? Like since when? Like those onions need to cure cancer, or like do my taxes for me, you know what I mean? Shit. So, So yeah. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Yun. See? Restia confirmed it. Onions were being treated like a currency. That's stupid. It's so stupid. Those onions better be akutan, right? So, because of that, I've decided that, what do you call it? The tutoring job, the teaching job really has to go because it's not sustainable, right? It's not making enough. It's not making enough considering the circumstances. So I now have to go and find a job at a different place, right? The good thing, the really good thing with the teaching job was that it was part-time and flexi-time. That's why, despite the rapidly, I would change the time slot for our streams, right? In that the Monday streams would be 2 p.m. my time, no? The Niji streams would be at 9 a.m. I could afford to do that because if I stream in the morning, I teach in the afternoons, and then if I stream in the afternoons, I teach in the mornings. But that's no longer sustainable, no? So I'm gonna have to find a more structured part-time job rather, because yeah, like I said, in as much as it afforded me a lot of free time, with it also came the you know the smaller pay, and also you know how I was able to take a break before, like go back home for a little while, go back home to the Philippines for a little while, and then I was out for a month. I could afford to do that because when it was summer break, as a teacher, when it's summer break, you get the summer off too. But that also means that's a huge freaking pay gap. That entire time that I was out, no pay. So when I got the yearly return, like, oh my god, this sucks. So I'm now gonna have to find a more structured part-time job, and with those, usually, of course, better pay, but it's probably also gonna be more structured or more rigorous in terms of the timing, right? Yeah. You came out of lurking to tell me that, yeah, it's still shit. Damn, son. Well, yeah. So because of that, I'm still looking for work. But essentially, what's probably gonna be, yes, that's essentially what it translates to, Saber. You nailed it. I'll have to spend a few more hours working. It's a bit more structured. So we're probably gonna have fewer streams, shorter streams. We'll probably be going back to we'll probably be having more analysis videos return, because those are short form videos that I can kind of put out more rapidly, right? And then you see, time out. Excellent question, Victor. Now, here's something about the memberships. I've gotten this question before in the Discord. But here's the problem. With memberships, I already asked YouTube about this, in fact. There was no problem with... They were surprisingly good at communication. I have to give them the credit for that, no? But when I asked them about memberships, and I really looked it up, and they said, your videos are not problematic at all, but since you are reacting to music, which is copyrighted, most of your videos have a copyright claim on them. Not a strike, just a claim, because it is copyrighted material that we're reacting to. Unfortunately, because of the number of copyright claimed videos we have, that is also putting a limitation on my ability to turn on memberships. Now, it's like, if you're asking about, well, what about the Velo Boys, right? The Velo Boys have had their channel for a while. And even before they were doing this reaction stuff, they were making their own content. So they have quite a few videos that are not, affected by copyright stuff at all. So that's why they're able to turn on memberships. It's just unfortunate. It's just the unfortunate nature of the thing. And there's nothing really much I can do about it. So, I would love to turn on memberships and import some of our Discord emotes. Like, we'll put our Discord emotes into the YouTube. Can you imagine how funny those will be? I can imagine if like the don't worry about it moments we have, like, for the hologram. You guys are probably gonna be spamming my own face on the emotes. Oh, the Wataoji spam. I mean, that would have been nice, right? Oh, it would be cool stuff, but yeah. I mean, it's like, as much as we wish it was different, we are still bound to the laws and the rules of the platform, right? So it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, YouTube is still going. Discord especially, easily still be going. But I probably will also. I know this is gonna rub some people the wrong way, but it is what it is. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Um, Patreon. I feel like a Patreon would be more viable if we grew the community even more. At this point, I'm probably going to be grabbing a page from the Velo Boys and Isaiah of doing like certain you know paid requests for like clips and like reaction stuff. Not everything is gonna be paid now. Don't worry, it's not everything's gonna be paywalled. But we will have some of those streams that are just like, paid special requests, taking a page from the Velo Boys. It seems to work for them. So it's like, yeah. And Patreon also does take a decent chunk, which is why the Streamlabs stuff is already quite good. I mean, the 5% is thankfully not too bad in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, it's just something we have to think about moving forward. Yeah, so maybe like if there are special requests for certain songs that people want a specific lyric breakdown to, right? That probably had flown under my radar or whatnot. Maybe we can put that up there as a paid request. So essentially, man's got to do what a man's got to do. Yes. Okay. So Azahidi, hello. So let me just put the summary so far of what we have, no? Oops. So hold on. I should have done this earlier. Turn that on. There we go. So let's move that down here so it's clear to see. There, right under the chat. So this is essentially the TLDR of it, no? Yeah, I surprised you a bit during the Fateful VC session. Yeah, yeah. If money were no object, this wouldn't even be a problem, right? But unfortunately, it is the great equalizer, honestly. There you go. We're in a similar situation, so yeah. Yes, wages not keeping up with prices. So there. YouTube is super fun, but not making money. Part-time job is tutoring. Part-time job is not making enough money. Rent, actually not just rent, but let's say rent and prices went up. If it were no object, it'd be the perfect world. I agree with you. Slayer, and how I wish that was the world we lived in, right? I think we all do. So plans moving forward, yep. YouTube will still go, Discord especially, maybe back to more like reaction video styles. We'll have shorter stream times and we'll have some paid special requests. Like I said, let me plop that here. Next bullet point down here. Not everything will be paywalled. So just like we'll put it out there, just not to worry about it, right? So just pop that right there. If we could convert Halo into money, we'd all be rich. If you could convert Twitter stupidity into a renewable energy source, we wouldn't be worrying about energy today. So what's the mechanic for the paid requests? It's probably going to be through the what do you call it? The stream elements tipping page. You know, kind of like how the Velocity Boys do it. Either that, because I feel like the paid requests would be easier to keep track of through there than Patreon. I did try Patreon for a little while, but I felt like something about it was not adding up quite so much, no? So it's gonna be more like through the the tipping page, and then they will take, yes, what Paul says. The paid request will take priority over everything else, definitely. For those times when I actually can find a stream. This is why I was saying that this is the last regular week, because I'll be doing a very essentially a bit of a lifestyle shift for me. Yeah, so we gotta pay them bills, right? I mean, gotta pay for Nemo too. though though Nemo's fine. He's not that expensive. He's just cuddly. Yeah. So let me see. Is that it? Let me open my notes again here. Stream time, special paid requests. Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that should pretty much be it. That's really a good summary of the whole situation. Yeah. Yeah, Lux. I'm still planning on what do you call it? Not really planning. I'm still deciding on what the new schedule is going to look like. It's more going to be about how to adapt to the situation with the new regular job and whatnot, right? Yeah. So basically, you can pay and force me to watch more Darosaka. You absolutely could. That's a refreshing perspective to see in the chat. So I'm at least it feels nice. You were saying something that might rub people the wrong way. Is that for the paid request? Yes, it is. Yeah, that is it. I know it's because for the most part, people I know most people expect free content on YouTube, but it's like we will still have the regular submissions, but there will be the paid stuff, for people who really want certain clips or songs to be analyzed. Yeah, you can also pay to request. Oh my god! I mean, Paul, yes, you can. You absolutely can, but um oh boy. But still I have to say, I have to be thankful that you guys are so understanding about it. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm glad you guys are so understanding. I mean, I kind of did expect that you guys would be, at the very least, receptive to it, because that's the kind of community we've all kind of been we've established here, and I'm really, really happy with community we have. I love the. I mean, we already have our own little set of inside jokes, right? The freaking don't worry about it. the whiplash counters on Fridays. If the given that the part-time job is probably gonna be like the morning half day, the weekly roundups will probably be moved to like Saturday mornings. I think would be the best Saturday mornings, or because like a lot of that audience who join us on Fridays are part of that morning my time morning time slot. So I feel like the next best choice is to just allot a little bit of a little bit of time on a Saturday morning. And the nice part is that's going to be a weekend, right? It's later. Oh my god. Yeah, so we're probably going to be we're probably going to have the weekly roundups on Saturday now. And then we are guaranteed Whiplash unpaid requests. Yes. Yes, we are. Oh boy. So I'm still really hashing out all the logistics of it. I know how the Velo Boys do it. So I'm just going to figure out how to set that up on the Stream Elements page as well. So it's going to be that. It's going to be better for you too, since the schedule is going to be on a fairly reasonable time slot. Yeah, probably. And like Saturday mornings are okay for me to stream as well. Because when I do have weekend family stuff, they aren't usually early. They aren't usually in the mornings. It's usually at lunch or further into the afternoons. So at the very least, the weekly roundup is going to still be guaranteed on Saturday mornings. As for the rest of the content that we have, that's going to be a bit more up in the air. I know the Niji folks, we do the streams on in the mornings, but it'll probably have to adjust it to the afternoons or maybe even in the evenings. Yeah. Usually at work for a lot of the streams. Yeah, that's the thing. We have a lot of people at work for the streams on the weekdays now. So those still are just, I'm still thinking about those, still playing with them. And Luxray, your question was, you assume I found the new job and have planned the new adjusted schedule. Yeah, the job I'm looking for is definitely, I haven't necessarily found the job yet. A lot of my free time this week is really dedicated to that, to the job hunting and whatnot. So the ideal is like if it's a morning half-day job, right? So I still have the afternoons free and whatnot. The adjusted schedule will be as is. Yeah. So pretty much this is the summary situation, you guys. I'll be posting this. I'll be posting the TLDR on the Discord, and we'll be posting it on the community tab for the people who weren't able to join us. So at least they get also the TLDR. But yeah, it will be all good. As my as my mother-in-law does say, this too shall pass, and we will figure it out. I mean, the mere fact that we can still continue this stuff, is still great. So thank you guys so much for the encouraging words. Thank you for being so understanding and so receptive to the the plans moving forward. Yes, definitely. Gotta. It is what it is. We just gotta put up the grind. Gotta provide. Man's gotta provide. The usual IRL setbacks. Amen to that, Luxray. Amen to that. I'm hoping actually it was kind of funny when Val was saying it. When Val was saying it, right? She was like, Sen, at the rate that you were paid at your tutoring job, you'd probably be better off just doing a shift at Walgreens. That puts into perspective. Yeah. Sometime in the future, from all the paid requests, Sen will become a full-time reactor. Yeah, let's put it that way. That's the situation. But yeah, we're still here for our chief. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah. So for those of you who just joined in, this is the TLDR of what we've been talking about for the last 30 or so minutes, right? YouTube's still super fun. It's not making enough money. Understandably. Part-time job is also not making enough money, and then the rent went up, prices went up. So we have to make adjustments. I need to find a new job, which will lead to a shifting of the schedules. Right? So that is the summary. Thank you guys so much for, like I said already, thank you guys so much for dropping by to join me for this little announcement, little morning chatting session. Thank you for being understanding. We'll work through it. And once I finalize the logistics on the paid requests, I will let you guys know immediately. All right? So that should wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much once again. With that, I would say our session is adjourned. Everybody, please take care of yourselves. Have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, and evening. Thank you for still being so supportive. I am so happy with the community that we've established here. And with that, this is Senator War Chief signing out. Hi, Wiku. I'll see you on the Discord then, Wiku. Hi. I will see you guys in the Discord. All right, this is Senator War Chief signing out. Otso Sen.